The Tanzania president has cancelled a China loan worth over $10,000 billion that was signed by his. I wish every African leader would cancel every loan. Hello guys, Charlie. Once again, I just want to welcome you on my channel. Thank you so much. Today I come with the good news, and I have something great that I'm coming to share with you guys. And please, if this is your first time coming on my channel, please subscribe to my channel and also help me to share this video, because this video is a good news. You know, when I come your way with a good news, I always smile. You know, when you see my face and when you see me smiling, you know that I'm coming with the good news. We've been crying for African leaders to stand on their feet, to be able to fight for their citizens, to fight for the continent, and we've been talking and talking and talking. Charlie, the fight started not today. You know, I shared a video of Ghanaian lady called Ama Ata Edu talking about this problem we've been having, Africa having with Europeans, like Western world, China, and all those kind of. The fight started not today. Okay, so it's time we want our leaders to stand up for Africa and fight for the continent, because these people are taking us for granted, and they know what they want and they know why they are here, so they will find a way. So today, the story that I'm going to share with you, I know you will love it, because an African leader has stood up today, have been able to make a great move, a very hard one, and I pray other African leaders also follow what he has done. So I'm here to share with you one important thing that the president of Tanzania has done, and it's so marvelous. It is a great move, because Charlie, it is a very difficult thing to do. The Tanzania president has cancelled a China loan worth over $10,000 billion that was signed by his predecessors. He has been able to cancel it. Let's get into the story. China has often been accused of luring the poor African countries in its debt trap by providing them loans for much needed infrastructure projects, and then control them when they fail to pay off their debts. Tanzania President John Magufuli has cancelled a Chinese loan which worth $10,000 billion signed by his predecessors to construct a port over the terms and conditions that he said beat the logic. The president said that the term of the Chinese loan agreement could only be accepted by a drunken man. You see, I think this guy is really very serious, and he knows the ways of these people. His predecessor, Jakaya, has signed a deal with the Chinese investors to build a port on the condition that they will get 30 years to guarantee on the loan and 99 years uninterrupted lease. According to local media reports, another shocking demand made by the Chinese and accepted by Kikwete administration was that the Tanzania government will have absolutely no power to raise concern on whoever invests in the port during that period. This is really wickedness. With all these terms and conditions, you people say you are helping Africa, so you come with your own terms. Let's continue, guys. Dubbed as the killer Chinese loan, several organizations and African citizens had demanded the then president to cancel the agreement. They had warned that the move will have dire consequences, but their concerns were overlooked and the deal was signed. However, after coming to power, President Magufuli initiated the renegotiation process and pressed the investors to bring down the lease period to 33 years instead of 99 years signed by the previous government. How can you, if you are helping someone, why should you sign something and say the person has to for 99 years? Even by then, you, the person signing these documents, will not be alive. Is it not weakness because you know the plans that you have to have access to a lot of things? Magufuli administration also made it clear that there will be no tax or utility exemption for the Chinese investors, and they will need government approval to start new operation at the port. However, the investors did not meet the deadline issued by Magufuli government. Hence, the agreement got cancelled. Hooray! Of course, this needs to be cancelled because this is a debt trap. China debt trap. China has often been accused of luring the poor African countries in its debt trap by providing them loans for much needed infrastructure projects and then control them when they fail to pay off their debt. Recently, the Kenyan government had also raised the issue that China was planning to take over of the country's key seaports after the African country failed to clear its debt. Beijing got Sri Lanka's ports on the list after the Iceland nation failed to clear parts of a massive loan. I know most of you watching this video will be happy because the step this man has taken is a step that only strong and bold African leaders can take this kind of decision. And I'm so happy. For once, I feel like I'm proud to be an African because now the leaders of our continent have been able to hear our voice. They've heard the cry of the people, and they know that these things are not good for the continent. So it is my desire, it is my wish that this kind of move that he has taken, other African leaders will also follow and do. I wish every African leader will cancel every loan, no matter what. And we can call outside investors. We have a lot of Africans that have good business outside even the continent. Why don't we rather call upon these people to rather give us the loan? If we really want loan, why don't we go outside, talk to organizations that belong to Africans and talk to them for them to rather give us loan, because they know that they're giving this loan is helping to build our continent rather than going to China for a debt trap loan. It's high time Africa has to take some moves. In this modern world, things cannot be done this way. There are a lot of ways if government wants money to support or build the country. There are so many ways. Even here in Ghana, with the fight of COVID-19, the government's opened an account where people can pledge and put. As I'm telling you now, a lot of organizations have donated. These are internally generated funds from the country. What shows that when we need loan, we can't go and ask organizations to help and push, because they know they are in the country, and whatever they help the government, they'll get their share and it will benefit them. Guys, let me cease fire. I'm so happy with this news that I'm sharing with you. I don't know. Share with me what you think about this video. What do you think? And I have a video of a white man that is trying to show the strategies of this US loan given to Africa, the purpose and the reason behind it. I'll share those videos with you in my next episode. Guys, I'll plead with you to help me share this video across every platform, every social media platform that you know. Let's spread this good news, because this is a good news that we need to share to the world, for the world to know that Africa is coming stronger this time. Thank you so much for staying tuned and also watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because we want to grow. Thank you so much. My name is Niai, aka Ganibi. Once again, until then, I come your way with another story. I'll see you on my next episode. Hola, bow. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
We must fight together.
Speaking to business people from across the country at the State House in Dar es Salaam, the head of state of Tanzania, Dr. John Magufuli, said the majority of supposed Bagamoyo residents who were paid billions in compensation were tricksters based in the commercial capital, Dar es Salaam. The president's statement ended the debate on the much-awaited project whose foundation stone was laid by former President Jakaya Kikwete in 2015. We cannot allow a project with such terms. I know there was compensation which was paid, but if you follow up, you will find that those who received the money were not Bagamoyo residents. They were all from Dar es Salaam, he said. According to the president, the project terms require that the government should not develop any of its other ports and should not have a say in its operations for 99 years.